morning, everyone. In this very special episode of Pop's Arcade, we're going to finally dip our toes into the retro side of video games. I was able to acquire an HDMI cord that can play on Genesis and Master System. And for those of you who don't know about the Master System, the original Sega Master System, known as the Mark III in Japan, was a very good system. Graphically, it was slightly better than the NES, but it was not quite as good as the NES on sound. So it was very comparable as far as what it was able to do. However, Nintendo had a practice of telling retailers they would not be carrying anything related to the NES if they carried the Master System. Now later on, I don't know all the fine details. Basically, Sega filed a suit and they won, which is why the Genesis had a much greater presence, which is unfortunate because I do have a Master System now, and there are a lot of great games on it. However, due to the poor sales, there was a Batman game that was released for the Master System. However, they never bothered to release it in North America. However, in a previous video, I said I did this around the time my YouTube channel started. I looked into it. My brain must have charted. I don't know what was going on because I looked into it. It was actually a little over a year ago on eBay. I imported from Yorkshire, England, a copy of Batman Returns. Forgive the ring light. You'll be getting a better look at this in a moment. It is a complete copy. That is one advantage of Sega. They had the foresight to put their games in plastic cases from the beginning, which means that it's much easier to get a complete copy at a reasonable price. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look, and then let's check out some gameplay. So here is the game itself. If you look at the back of the case, you do see the various descriptions. It's all the same thing, just in different languages. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so this is the first thing you notice, which is common with all Master System games, at least in PAL and NTSC countries, or at least NTSC North America countries, is that the cartridge art is very plain. Just a basic title with the Sega logo. Now, with the Sega Mark III, which was the Japanese Master System, they had some gorgeous art, and I really wish that would have translated over here. And you may be a little confused by the presence of Michael Jackson. Let me go ahead and show this. If you remember, or you may not remember, Moonwalker was a very popular game on Genesis and did have a Master System version. Now, this is a catalog that would come with a lot of the games. Basically, retailers would use these little numbers here. Let me see what's a little more legible, like right here, to order specific games. You do see a lot of classics like Miracle Warriors. I have not yet played that, but it was very popular. Then there was the original Phantasy Star. If you are a fan of old school Final Fantasy, I would highly recommend that. Basically, it's kind of like Final Fantasy, but sci-fi. And the odd thing is, the games came out about a month apart or 2 months apart. So one didn't really influence the other. They just kind of had a similar idea. And if you have a Nintendo Switch, Phantasy Star is actually on there, and it is excellent. And I would recommend that because in some of those dungeons, you do need a mini-map, which is not present in the original game. And of course, there's Golden Axe Warrior. If you remember, Golden Axe is a very popular beat-em-up on the Genesis. Well, there was a Master System exclusive that was apparently very good, although I'll likely never get a physical copy because of how rare it is. And it's also an unapologetic Zelda ripoff. And then, of course, you have the art here on the front with the various games. You got Joe Montana Football, Mickey Mouse. I think it's Castle of Illusion. It had a Master System port, I believe. Then, of course, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Let's see what else we have here. Oddly enough, out of all the stuff I have here, the thing left in the best condition is the epilepsy warning. Yeah, you've read that 1,000 times with any video game you've played. And then here, one thing that is very telling, a way to tell if a game is a PAL copy. The Master System PAL games had horizontal manuals. And basically, the entire manual is done in several columns, one in each language supported. Let's see if we can find some cool information here. Now, one thing that was really cool about manuals, this was before the days of tutorial levels, which is why so many people have trouble with retro games, because so many of them do not come with a manual nowadays, especially for non-Sega systems, like I mentioned before. But Sometimes you can find some cool information like this here. Apparently, if you pause to read, in this game, it is one-hit kills. Gotta love that. Eat your heart out from software. But yeah, let's go ahead and fire this game up. I will be using a level hike HDMI adapter that I got off of Amazon, and let's see how this game plays. I should probably put the game in. Alright. I'm using a wireless controller, so I had to pair it real quick. Okay, now it looks like each stage, let's take one route or another. Excuse me. And this isn't coming through very loud on my side, so I'm not sure how much you're hearing, but let's keep going. Alright, so I think I took route 2. Alright. Okay, so it's like a double jump. Shit. So it's like a timing thing. Oh, no! Oh. Oh, I'm bad at this. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try the other route and just see what happens. Oh wait, that is not the other route. That is... Oh dear lord, okay, so... Oh wait, maybe it is a different route? Or maybe the enemies are right? Oh, this is a different route. Are these guys going to attack? No, doesn't seem that way. Guess I might as well cobble pod for mayor. Am I supposed to attack these guys? Okay. Nope. Fuck. Wait. Okay. Oh, so you don't start over when you die. That's good. I don't know what that does. It sounds great, though. Thing is, like, this game is good to me. Okay, so I got a life. There we go. This game's good to me. I just always sucked at, like, old school platformers. What? How did that... Okay. I did some looking. One great thing about old school video games is the presence of cheat codes. So check this one out. Up, 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 down, down, right, left, 2. Which will be represented as C on a Genesis gamepad like I have here. Check this out. See, I got 3 lives, nothing unusual. Oh no, I died, except my life counter didn't go down. Now you see, look at this. This is how the game should be played. See, then we got another level here, so you can actually look at more than one. I guess this is a Shrek's department store. It's been a while since I've seen Batman Returns. And I might catch some hate for this, but Michelle Pfeiffer was way overrated as Catwoman. Well, on that controversial note, I think I will end this episode here. I just want to give you guys a quick preview. Now, I did get this before the big recent inflation happened. At the time, really, it was only current gen or now last gen that was inflated as far as price goes. So I don't know what this will get you. This, to me, like for me, this is $15. I think it was $13 to ship. Then again, it did come from England, all the way to Texas. So for something that is as little known and as quasi rare as this game is, I got it for a good deal. So I would, if you have a Master System or if you have some means of playing Master System games, I would urge you to get this. And also, I do hear that the Game Gear version is similar to this. Apparently some alterations were made for the Game Gear version, but You know, if it's anywhere similar to this, I would highly recommend you play it. It's 5 stages, although as you can see, they are fairly challenging, especially if you suck like I do. So yeah, that's been another episode of Pop's Arcade, and I will see you next time.